Hello, everybody. Drew here for Drew at Underground Gaming and the Underground Gaming Podcast here on YouTube.com. Episode number 3. Obviously, you guys see the thumbnail and the title. I almost said the thumb something else. But we're here to review Gamescom 2022 opening night stream, which was hosted by Jeff Keighley and the Video Game Awards YouTube channel. Now, we're not going to watch any of it. We're just going to talk about the notes that I took on it after watching it. However, joining me hopefully a little bit later into the stream, hopefully Desert Nord will be here. He does have the invite, so. But joining me co-hosting tonight is the one and only Joshy064. Hey, bro.
What's up?
So, Gamescom 2022. You said before we started that you didn't watch it, right?
No.
Yeah. So basically, I felt the whole thing was just a bore fest at this point. Was it absolutely terrible? No, but it was typical mainstream gaming industry circle jerking fun and games, for lack of a better term. The first thing I took a note on that they showed was Dune Awakening. So Dune is getting a video game adaptation.
I did that.
Yeah.
I'm interested in that.
I'm casually interested in it, but it depends on what else I see because I need to see more. The only thing I got on it is that it's an MMO, which is a massive multiplayer online game. Akin to, I guess, equivalents MMOs that I know of are Elder Scrolls Online, Star Wars, the Old Republic, which is only on PC, Final Fantasy Online or Final Fantasy 14, if you will, and so on. And I guess World of Warcraft would be one too, I suppose. But after that, they showed a new DualSense controller for the PS5 called the DualSense Edge. Scalpers are going to be the only ones that get them, so who gives a shit? Seeing as how still no one can buy a PS5, and we'll get more into that after we get through the notes of Gamescom, because I got something on the PS5 price changing. But after the DualSense, we got the Callisto Protocol, December 2nd, and they showed some gameplay of it. Some of the stealth points, though, made me feel like The Last of Us, part 1 specifically. And some of the zombies reminded me of clickers, so take that for what it's worth. Josh?
Based on what I'm hearing, you is basically The Last of Us. I'm kind of disappointed in that.
Well,
it's
just the stealth mechanic in it. Everything else seems like it's a Dead Space thing. Is all I'm saying. It's just that one aspect to it that made me feel like this seems a bit weird, but the rest of this feels like it's Dead Space, only a little bit dumbed down with the creepy, scary, gory stuff, though. A little bit from the gameplay that they showed, though.
I just it looks to be a hype of this. I still got it pre-ordered.
Yeah, I still have it pre-ordered right now, but we'll see what kind of funds I have come December. Because if I have the kind of funds I have at the moment, I'm not going to be able to buy it at this time. But we'll see, because December's still like several months away. So, but after that, the next thing I have down is Lords of the Fallen. It's coming to all platforms. After that, Hogwarts Legacy is coming February, and they showed a trailer for it. So.
I thought they showed like right?
Well, what was that?
I could be wrong. They showed that. I thought that they showed a couple of trailers for it, though, right?
Yeah,
I could be wrong. I don't know.
yeah. They showed a trailer for it, and they gave us a month
Oh,
that's supposed to come out now, and that's in February. So the first quarter of 2023. So the
but
only
they were
yeah,
saying
yeah.
they were saying the most expensive one was like $300 or something like
I don't know. All I know is I'm still interested in it. We'll see when I get to play it and how much. It's obviously, going to be $70, but we'll see exactly like if or when it ever goes into Game Pass, if it does.
that. Because from what I've heard, it's basically like the expensive version was like $300.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Labs said that basically it was comes with Gandalf. Gandalf is the Lord of. I don't know. I don't know. It's about like here or whatnot. But like, I'm not gonna spend $300 on that garbage.
Anyway, next up, Randy Pitchford took the stage to talk about Borderlands, but specifically a new Tales from the Borderlands game from Telltale coming October 21st of this year to all platforms. So a new Tales of the Borderlands. Josh? Fuck. Fuck, my mic turned off. As I was saying, Randy Pitchford took the stage to announce new Tales from the Borderlands coming October 21st of this year. Josh?
Last Borderlands that just out was kind of garbage. Like, well, that so basically I'm not. I don't know. So basically, they're doing a Telltale's version,
Yeah.
which I basically didn't even like bother with the last one. But it basically I need to play the last one though. That's basically the
Yeah. I have to get through the last Walking Dead one that came out because I still haven't finished that one yet, and I might try to do that on stream to play it all the way through.
and I've seen the Last of Us though or whatnot, but the last Borderlands whatever was like a stepping stone of the Borderlands 3.
Yeah.
Basically, spoilers if in case anybody like has heard about this though for Telltale's Borderlands though, but they basically kill off um, one of the main characters, Scooter. So basically, it doesn't matter if they do another Telltale's game because basically they like screwed up Scooter.
Yeah. And on that note, next up was Return to Monkey Island, September 19th of this year. And if you pre order, you can get free horse armor.
That thing click from Gilbert? No.
Yeah. So Monkey Island is coming back. And to make fun of Bethesda and the horse armor from Oblivion, they announced that if you order the game, you get free horse armor that adds nothing to the game, doesn't affect the story in any way, and is otherwise meaningless. All right.
I got the first one, but I didn't hold the second one out.
I will say this: if it goes into Game Pass, I will definitely play this on Twitch. Next is I'm not sure if it's called Life of P or Lies of P, but it's a Dark Souls type game based on Pinocchio.
Funny.
Yeah, and it's coming to Game Pass on day one. And like I said, it's a Souls-like game based on Pinocchio, and it's coming in 2023, so it's a Game Pass game as well.
Yeah, character go with the parent.
I don't know. But after that, we saw a glimpse of. Hey, Desert Nord.
Hey there, bro.
What's up?
I was just getting into Stranded Alien Dawn was shown off at
Yep.
at Gamescom.
At Gamescom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember the name of the fucking thing. But your thoughts on anything that was announced prior to that? Because you did watch the thing, right?
Yeah, I did watch. Like I said, I kind of watched it up until Genshin, and then I was like, and just sort of tuned out.
Yeah, and right about this time, they also started talking about green, save the planet, blah, blah, blah. And George Carlin started screaming in my head, save the planet. I'm getting tired of that shit. The planet is doing just fine. The people are fucked.
Yeah, no, they had to just have some kind of moralizing or political bullshit. You know they had to.
Yeah, because it's mainstream game journalism.
Yeah, it's not. These are woke assholes. We know
that. And that's why we're here on YouTube to make fun of them. So.
Yeah.
But anyway, Stranded Alien Dawn. Your thoughts on that one, Nord?
Is that the next?
It's that get stranded on an alien planet survival thing.
That one must have been not that memorable for me because I don't remember that one.
Because that was right before Atlantis Fallen and The Expanse to Telltale game.
Oh, okay, well.
And I didn't.
Yeah, it wasn't remarkable to me.
And I didn't write down anything about Genshin Impact because it didn't matter.
Yeah, no, please don't. It's not.
Yeah.
I mean, there are fans obviously out there.
Yeah.
But I don't have respect for them.
Yeah. Plus, I skipped over some things because I'm like, Dad, that's not that interesting. We're not going to waste our time with talking about that. But to quickly go back to a couple of things, your thoughts on the Dune Awakening MMO?
Yeah. It's should be good, but I often worry about whenever we get one of these cinematic trailers, and then it's basically a game designed around, an IP that is so thoroughly well read. It's going to be disappointing. There's no way it's not.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling it's going to be a very pretty empty shell.
Mm-hmm.
Like a nice little Fabergé egg of a game. It
Yeah.
looks pretty, but there's nothing to it.
Your thoughts, Nord, on the DualSense Edge controller?
Yeah, the fact that the only console-related announcement was a stupid remote. Everyone was joking about that.
And no one's going to get one because you can't get a PS5 either, so scalpers are getting this too.
Yeah, no, I would preface a lot of what I had to say about this whole event around what Razorfist's rant was talking about.
Yeah, I watched that.
He summed it up very well, and I appreciate the fact that he did that rant. But
I believe I shared that video out on Twitter too.
Yeah, it was great, and it sums up a lot of things very well.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the remote. Oh my God, a remote! I'm so stunned and shocked and fucking appalled and what an amazing achievement, guys! A fucking remote.
Yeah. After that was Callisto Protocol, Nord.
Yeah, I mean that's a game that a lot of people have been waiting for. So it's probably going to be like the most hyped game of the whole. I mean, maybe the second most hyped game of the whole show.
Yeah. December 2nd release date, and they showed gameplay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
After that,
and it looks like what I was going to say. It looks like Dead Space with Tomb Raider combined.
That's fair.
That's what I think.
I stand by what I said earlier with the stealth mechanic reminding me of The Last of Us.
Yeah, that too.
After that was Lords of the Fallen coming to all platforms.
Sure, this is a really, really nice thing to see, but it's still semi-worrisome because nobody does original IPs right anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody's faithful to any IPs anymore.
Yeah. After that was Hogwarts Legacy coming in February now.
Yeah, that's definitely one that the Harry Potter fans will love, but pretty much everybody else is like, "Ooh, don't care, whoop-de-doo."
I'm casually interested in it because I enjoyed the Harry Potter films and I read one of the books, but it is what it is.
No, and I'm aware of the lore and all that. I know it's a huge IP and it's millions and millions and millions of fans, so obviously it's sort of red meat for those people.
Yeah.
But I just don't care much.
Next up was Tales from the Borderlands being introduced by Randy Pitchford.
Sure, and this is one where they're kind of milking a dead series now because they've kind of ruined it.
Coming October 21st.
And
to all platforms,
I don't know what's left to squeeze from that. What blood is left in that corpse?
Yeah, I don't know either. After that, I got down Return to Monkey Island coming September 19th, and if you pre-order, you get free horse armor. Jab at Bethesda.
Yeah, that was an interesting jab, wasn't it?
Yeah, and especially at the end of the trailer, like the horse armor is available for pre-order, has no bearing on gameplay, does not affect the story in any way, is meaningless. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, so literally I have no reason whatsoever to pre-order this game.
Yeah, I'll just wait till it goes into Game Pass if it ever does, which is what I'm doing.
Like, wait to basically make a joke of the whole pre-order system.
Yeah, and this next game, I don't know if I wrote it down right, but I got Life of P. Is it called Lies of P?
Yeah, Lies.
Okay. I wrote down Life.
Pinocchio. They're referring to the Lies of Pinocchio.
Yeah. It's a day one Game Pass game. It's basically like a Dark Souls game, but based on Pinocchio, and coming in 2023.
Yeah, and weirdly loosely based. Even watching that big trailer they made for it, I still didn't grasp which part of that has anything to do with Pinocchio, but okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm familiar with Pinocchio.
Yeah, I think we all are.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the original film and I've read the original story. I'm not seeing
Jet.
That's relative.
Jet saying hey in the chat, JetSparks373, which I was just on his channel just a little bit ago. So shout out to you, Jet, and thank you so much for having me on Talking Pinheads. And welcome to Underground Gaming.
Yeah. Yep. Hey there, Jet.
So with that in mind, we left off going into Atlantis Fallen or Has Fallen, one of the two, coming in 2023.
Yeah, Atlantis Has Fallen.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. Your guys' thoughts on Atlantis Has Fallen?
Yeah, it's difficult to make anything of these games where there's nothing but a cinematic trailer.
Yeah. Joshy? If you're still awake.
Take care.
Yeah. Atlantis Has Fallen coming 2023. Any thoughts?
Looking forward to it.
Okay. After that, The Expanse from Telltale. So The Expanse is getting a Telltale series game. Nord?
Yeah, that should be good. There's no reason it should be bad. But we've been surprised by other things, haven't we?
Usually Telltale style games are usually like fun to stream and react to. So
Yep.
Which if any of these Telltale games, both of them that were announced here, are in Game Pass. I'll stream and play them at launch on Twitch myself. Joshy, any thoughts on The Expanse getting a Telltale spinoff?
As well.
Yeah. After that, Where the Winds Meet is the next thing I have done, which gave me Ghost of Tsushima vibes. And as far as I know, this is supposed to be set in I guess, rural China. Right, Nord?
Yeah. Hell of a setting.
Except for it's not so much rural China as China with a superhero running around who can walk on water. So
Yeah, I mean that's not too far off of.
So then China's Jesus, I guess.
That's not too far off of things we've seen before in like ninja films and kung fu things. So that's not new territory. It's possibly cool. We'll see how they play that out. But
yeah. Joshy, any thoughts on Where the Winds Meet?
No.
Okay. After that, they showed off a fucking car.
Yeah.
Nord?
A lot of good it had to do with video games, right?
Well, apparently you could play video games in this thing. Is there a selling point to it? Oh, and the fact
you could do that.
And the fact that it's a Pokemon branded car too.
Oh yeah. Of course they have to have a brand, you know.
Which, like I said on Jet's channel, that means that Nintendo had to sign off on this. As I was saying, as my mic turned off, that means Nintendo had to sign off on this.
Oh yeah, well they've been signing off on a lot of things lately, so no shocker there.
And as I said on, I think I said this on Jet's channel. The only way a car works with video games is if somehow it connects to your console, like a controller. So when you're driving home from work, your car is actually playing on your Xbox at home a driving game while you're driving home from work. So your driving is not impeded for like endangering people, but your game is still getting played at home. That's the only way that cars and video games might work. But playing a video game while you're driving, absolutely fucking not. Get off the fucking road and stay home and play games.
Yeah, self-driving cars are the only way it would work.
And even those are kind of dangerous, as it turns out, too.
Yeah, well, so far we've seen some examples, but yeah, it's very dumb and not even having a video game set up in your car is such a 1990s thing anyway.
Yeah, that time is come and long gone.
Nobody cares. Give us something that's actually clever.
Joshy, any thoughts on the Pokemon video game car?
And basically it's Pokemon, so basically it's going to be very popular. That's my opinion.
Yeah, expect people to run each other over playing Pokemon Go in their car.
It's a safe bet that it'll be popular from the IP, but it's still, unless you're going to be like, oh, well, it's Pokemon Go built in or something. But just get a phone. Save yourself $20,000+.
And as I brought up on Jet's channel earlier, there is one question about the car that needs to be asked that's not being asked. What kind of fuel is it going to use? Electric? Gas? Diesel?
Oh, they can't make a gas car, man. They've already, damned themselves against those. So there's no way they can break with woke ideology and not get an electric car on that.
Nuclear powered?
No, they're against nuclear too, So.
And again, like I said on Jet's, or like someone said on Jet's channel, I can't remember if it was me or Bears or somebody, but someone went, nuclear powered? Oh, good. We're going to turn the world into the Fallout universe when you're walking around, cars are exploding all around you. And then that gave me a thought, but I wanted to save it for my channel. What about what about woke tears?
Well, if only those were flammable.
Well, how do we know that they're not?
They are fucking salty. We know that.
So it's possible that they could be flammable if they're salty.
Yeah.
Joshy, any thoughts on woke tears being a good alternative to gasoline?
Just let it burn. Just let it fire.
But after the car, we wrapped it up with Dead Island 2 is finally coming out of development hell after like nearly a decade.
Yep.
And is coming February 3rd. So.
And they better hope, with that much time put into the game, they better hope they didn't screw it up still. People are going to be twice as mad.
Do know that when it was first announced, it was just a guy running down the street, listening to music as people were turning to zombies behind him and all this chaos. And then he eventually turned into a zombie. This time, it looks a lot fucking different.
Yeah, and isn't this the one where they were talking about how the game designers were like not interested in any woke bullshit at all? They were just trying to make a game where the humans are the good guys and the zombies are the bad guys. It's as clear as day.
I don't know about any of that. I just know what I saw in the trailer, and I'm casually interested in it, even though my interest in zombie games is like almost zero.
Yeah, it's a really tired IP at this point.
Well, it's a very tired genre at this point.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Josh?
Are we still talking about the game thing going on right now?
Yeah, we are talking right now about Dead Island 2, which was the last thing that they showed or talked about at Gamescom.
Okay. The only game that I'm interested in is the Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah, I didn't write anything about that down because I was like, clowns in space. Okay.
Yeah, but it's weird. Here's the thing. This is why Joshy was keen to point out how this was the most exciting thing, is because this actually is a cult classic film being turned into a game, and it looks like they really were faithful to the IP of the film.
That's fair.
Basically, exactly like how the Evil Dead series was like put out about.
Yeah, very faithful to the original.
Honestly, I love how they did what they did with the Evil Dead series.
Yeah.
But like for the Clowns from Outer Space, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, it looks awesome. Well, we won't know until like the game actually comes out, though.
Yep, we definitely won't know.
Indeed. And it comes February 3rd, so we'll see if it goes into Game Pass, which I doubt because not everything does. Although I do know that Sony more and more are paying people not to put their games in Game Pass, which is pretty shitty to do.
Yep. Yeah, well, that's Sony.
Yeah, it is. Speaking of shitty things that Sony is doing, the last thing that I have is a news report from Young Yeah on YouTube. Apparently, Sony is gearing up to increase the price of the PS5 across the world outside of the United States.
Yep. That was the biggest middle finger of the whole presentation.
Well, this had nothing to do with Gamescom. This broke like the next day or the day after.
Yeah. Well, I just meant like the biggest, like maybe not during the presentation, but just the biggest middle finger of the week from the gaming industry.
Yeah. So, to get this straight, well, before I straighten anything out, let's think back to the past. With years after a console has come out, going back to the original Xbox, then the 360, then the Xbox One, PS3, PS2, PS4, several years after the game has been out, there's been like a $50 price drop, or the game would drop from like $3.99 down to $2.99 or lower as time went on. Not this time around with Sony. If you're not in the United States, in some countries it's going up as much as $50. In other countries, it's going up as little as like $10.
Yep.
Why, Sony?
Because of availability of chips,
Well,
which varies from place to place.
apparently Sony's reasoning is due to the world economy and inflation and blah 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 is their reasoning.
Sure,
I
but
wanna
we
s-
all know that it's chip related.
I want to say it's Mr. Krabs.
Meanwhile, at retailers like Target, when the systems come in, you still have to buy them online only to this day. As opposed to with Xbox, you can walk in, buy the system if it's in stock right off the store shelf. Not with PlayStation. You still have to compete with bots and scalpers the entire fucking time. So in a world where you still cannot find a system at any price, the price is going up on something you can't even fucking find. Good job.
Yeah.
Sony, are you
talking-
trying to make sure that Microsoft kicks your ass? Because it looks like that's what you're trying to do from my point of view.
You're talking about the how PlayStation 5 has basically raised their price on their
Yes.
console, right?
Yes. That's exactly
Yes.
what we're talking about right now.
Garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, folks, this is coming from citizens of the United States, so we're not affected by the price hike, but we still have an opinion on the fact on this matter, regardless of what country we live in, regardless if we're affected, because it's still fucking wrong, regardless if we're affected or not.
Exactly.
If there was any other reason, as if we didn't have enough reasons to not buy a PS5, here's yet another. So, and Jet says, I want a Nintendo Switch. Go buy a Switch, Jet. I'll play games with you online on the Switch. No problem, my friend.
One thing I would like to mention,
Yeah?
I don't know if you brought it up or not. I was probably not here when you did, if you did. The game called Moonbreaker.
I didn't write it down. What do you want to talk about when it comes to Moonbreaker?
Well, first of all, it's a game made by the same people who made Subnautica. And it's kind of a tabletop sort of turn-based strategy game.
So kind of
with like.
Yes, Jed, I know you're saving up for a Switch.
And you design your own tokens, for lack of a better word, your own fighters in the board game sort of tabletop thing.
So kind of,
and you fight each other move by move, and you have custom attacks, and you can actually custom paint each one of your fighters.
I brought this up when we were watching the thing on Jet's channel earlier. That you could paint the things.
Yeah, I have to say that the Moonbreaker game reveal was probably the most innovative thing I saw in the whole show.
So it's basically like Dungeons and Dragons to a point.
Well, it's kind of mixing a lot of different things. This is why I'm calling it innovative, because it's taking from a lot of different things and putting a lot of different things you've never seen together in one, little pile. And I have to say, I'm kind of impressed by that one. I don't know if it'll be perfect or whatever. It maybe end up being a crap game. But
Moonbreaker
from a
aims to
developer
be a
that's
strategy game that lasts a generation. Interesting.
yeah. I just feel like from the guys that made Subnautica, it's got to be pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be on Steam too.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be on any other platforms. Do you, Nord?
I didn't hear about any specifics of that.
Yeah, the only thing I saw just a moment ago when I did a search about it was it said Steam, so it's at least going to be on PC.
Yeah. I have to imagine it has, I mean, you know what it is? It's that like Pokemon Stadium feel. It has that to me. It just has that same feel to me.
But yeah. So on
But
that,
when I say that though, that almost makes it seem like it's not an innovative game. But obviously it is.
so on that note, let's take a look at some game sales on Xbox here. End of summer sale. So 75% off. Sale ends August 29th, so in 2 days. So The Quarry is on sale for 33% off. Evil Dead the game's on sale.
Did you happen to catch that like part of the rant from Razer about the dick measuring contest that's going on between Xbox and Sony?
Yeah.
Or Microsoft and Sony?
Yeah, he's absolutely right.
It's like these two are absolutely pathetic. They can't even get their new consoles out to anybody, and they're up there talking about game sales.
Well, Xbox has been a lot better at it to a degree than Sony obviously is.
Well, sure, but Nintendo with the damn Switch is still beating them.
Yeah, because they're just off doing their own thing.
Well, not that, but it's also better in every freaking way.
I would say Xbox Live is still better than Nintendo Switch Online, but that's just my personal opinion.
Well, okay. Cost for the console, for one thing,
is less, yes.
And then cost for the average game
is less because they're doing their own thing. They're not going, we're going to follow a trend. No, we're just over here minding our own business, like I said.
And the fact that it's not a new console, it's quite old at this point now.
2017, 2018 release, so.
Yeah, and so it's almost not even current gen.
Well, it still is as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, just because they haven't moved on from it is why it's still current gen. But my point being is that it's still beating the current gen in sales.
The BioShock collection is on sale.
Yep.
Ubisoft publisher.
Fuck Ubisoft. But again, fuck Naughty Dog too. And fuck EA.
I'd rather have Ubisoft than what is Naughty Dog.
Have you guys seen Angry Joe's review today to Madden 23?
Nope.
Go check it out. I tweeted it out earlier.
Did he say something insightful?
It's about an hour long once again, which normally his reviews are like 40 minutes, 30 minutes. It's yet another hour of him ranting about Madden.
I was just asking specifically because I know how he is.
He once again said
what is this?
Madden should be free to play, and I did not find any fault with anything that he said in his review of Madden 23. I 100% agree with Angry Joe on this one.
Maybe he's right about that, but what about the quality of the game?
It's exactly what you expect from Madden under EA.
A complete fucking disaster that's no different than the last one?
Yep. pretty much.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
And-
watch an hour-long review of a game that sucks balls.
Yeah, and I crunched the numbers. Our rating system says that we shouldn't pay more than like $37 for it.
Yeah. Well.
I wouldn't pay like $2 for it.
Yeah. I'm going to
agree,
be paying
but
$0.
yeah,
I'm not getting it.
yeah, because our rating system gave it a 4.7 out of 10. Angry Joe gave it a 3 out of 10.
Is it better than the Saints Row remake?
It's Med 23 is better than 22 at least, but as Angry Joe said, a polished turd is still a turd.
I got two things.
Yeah,
But is it even polished?
more polished than 22, but that's not saying much, because polishing a loose stool, it's just polishing brown soup at that point. Have fun. You're just playing with shit at that point.
Picking up the
And you
same
got-
turd you were playing with last year, and
Yeah,
licking it a few times is not polishing it.
And they added more to the crap this year. So basically, you're like, or not crap. Or not, I mean crap.
yeah. So back
Well, I
to
got two things.
yeah.
I'm just now seeing that they got the Dragon Ball Z on Fortnite characters too, but also they do have Top Gun Maverick up available for buy on Xbox and whatnot for their streaming purposes. So,
Yeah. Dragon's Dogma Dark Horizon is $4.49. Great price for an underrated game, in my opinion.
too bad it's not for Xbox.
This is for Xbox. It's on the Xbox Live Store.
What game? Hold on.
Dragon's Dogma Dark Horizon.
Hold on. Dragon. Hold on. Dragons. What?
Dogma. DOGMA.
UGMA.
Yeah. Dark Horizon. And the description on the store reads as follows. The critically acclaimed action RPG Dragon's Dogma Dark Horizon, now in 1080p HD with all previous paid DLC included.
Right. It's Horizon, honestly, though. Not
Yeah.
Horizon.
Whatever I said.
It's Horizon.
Yeah. But it's $4.49. And this is a very good RPG for that. For like less than $5.
I got other games I need to play, so basically I think I'll probably just put this on my wish list.
Yeah.
Even though this is still a good, like 75% off or 85% off, though.
Yeah.
That's a good price, though, but
Otherwise, it's normally $30.
$30.
Which is still a good price for a good RPG, so. Especially when like newer games coming out are like $70.
That's something else they wrote. That's good.
Yeah. Evil Dead 2 is on sale for $16.
There is a video from IGN that was posted like a day ago.
Yeah.
Yumi posted it on here on Twitter. It's the game High in Life, and basically they're crossing the line of video game decency. It's a funny video. Basically, you hear like Morty.
Yeah, we were talking about that on Jet's channel too. So, what do you guys are thinking about High on Life? Because that's coming out in December.
50-50 though, because basically there is a game that's out right now that basically is like 30-40 bucks. Let me see. Hold on. Let me pull it up on my wish list.
I do know that it's launching in the Game Pass at launch, so I have it pre-installed right now. So I'll be playing it on Twitch.
What's it called?
It's called High on Life. Yes, that's the game with the talking guns that you're talking about.
Original. What the hell is this?
Yeah, a lot of people were questioning High on Life's play mechanics. Seems challenging.
Yeah. While Joshy goes searching for that, anything else you want to bring up?
1 second.
No, there wasn't a lot that impressed me about Gamescom.
Yeah, it was more or less boring, and then there was a few things that are like, why the fuck is this here? Why the fuck is that there? What the fuck? A podcast from Kojima? Who gives a shit? Unless Jeff Keighley's gonna suck him off, which therefore should be on OnlyFans, who gives a shit? Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, Jeff Keighley, isn't he great?
Yeah. Him and his love affair for Kojima. Anyway.
Well, there's also the game called Trover Saves the Universe, basically made by the same company.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still didn't even actually buy it though. It's like $30 though, but like, I don't know.
Well, I know that High on Life, like I said, is in Game Pass at launch, so that's the only reason that I'm going to be playing it on Switch. Otherwise, I wouldn't be buying it.
Yeah, Trover Saves the Universe I got on my wish list though, so basically there's that. But yeah,
What do I
right
even
now I
have
actually
on
installed.
mine?
Also, in that regards though, I guess there's two things. I guess I think it's like season 6 of Rick and Morty's going to be coming out. A new season of Rick and Morty's coming out though, but there's also a thing going on right now. Basically, you have to find something about Rick and Morty, and basically you get like a golden like something, and basically I don't know. There's something going on about the Wormageddon thing.
My wish list on Xbox Live Store is as follows. It's got Med 23, Stalker 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and Alan Wake Remastered.
You guys heard about the Wormageddon from a Rick and Morty, right?
Yeah, it was one of the ones I had heard about.
There's like a thing going on right now, basically in the world, in the U.S. Basically, you have to like go out of your comfort zone and basically find something, and basically you can find like a golden rig or something like that, or something, and you get I don't know. It's something going on right now. They give like hints and clues or whatnot where you basically can kind of find like these Easter eggs or whatnot. And then once you find these Easter eggs, you get like a golden like egg or something. I don't know.
There's apparently a new Ghostbusters game coming called Spirits Unleashed.
I still need to see the Ghostbusters Afterlife though.
I didn't know there was another Ghostbusters game.
I still need to play the original the remastered Ghostbusters game too.
Same here.
Oh.
Yeah, so apparently the event planners of this Wormageddon thing are setting up 14 unique and immersive scenes across the planet of some of your favorite Rick and Morty characters battling giant worms.
Oh.
If you discover one of these secret ones, you can win a prize.
Apparently,
what about the
what's that?
What about the Wendy's though? Because I know there was some Wendy's that like changed to like a freaking morning Wendy's or something like that.
Yeah, it says it's a global treasure hunt, which means you can find these installations on any continent except Antarctica.
Yeah.
I'll pass because I work for a living. So basically, I need to
okay.
make money and not spend like freaking like a month trying to find this garbage.
Here's the price point for Dead Island 2. For Series X and S, it's $69.99, which surprises nobody. And there is, yeah. And
it says that the rules note that they will be in locations. It says bring water and prepare to hike.
Apparently,
it's like the radio station in Arizona basically gives out like Easter egg, like yeah, you have to find the kegs or whatnot though, like during Easter.
I have a
like
feeling this is going to backfire in the death of fans.
Apparently, Hogwarts Legacy is coming to Xbox One and PS4 for $60. All right.
No, but I saw that like Labs was like asking for like the high-end version, like how much it was going to be, and someone told her it was going to be $300, and she's like, no, thank you.
No, the Series X version is the traditional, as it is for next gen games at this point, $70, which is $69.99, and Xbox One PS4 is your traditional $59.99, so $60.
But the special editions, though, are we getting any special editions?
I see deluxe edition here for $80. That's all I can tell you with looking at what at the Xbox Live Store, because if there's anything beyond that, that would be at retailers like Target and Walmart and Best Buy and so on.
Yeah, okay, because basically, like honestly, like I've seen something that basically was like $300. The Super Deluxe version. It's not called the Super Deluxe version though, but it was like called something else though. But it was like $300 though, and like basically Blast was like, no, thank you. I'm not gonna like spend my whole like spend my money on that garbage. So. No, but from the it was like Dune, the Dune game, the clowns. Yeah. No, but that was okay. No, but like the clowns game and basically yeah, that was like the only that was like interested. So basically, from what I've heard.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I got. Nor Josh, do you guys have anything gaming related that you want to talk about before we get out of here? Josh?
Well, basically, if the Turtles game is going to be like multiplayer and able to play like online through the store or whatnot, though, I'll be getting the game like around Tuesday. So basically, if anyone's like want to play within Tuesday through Friday, I'll be able to play. So.
You're talking about Shredder's Revenge?
No. I'm talking about the new one that comes on the 30th, this Tuesday. The old school games that are coming out,
okay.
Turtles Remastered games, yeah. I forget what it's called, but yeah.
I'll have to look into that after the stream. Nora, do you
there's like a...
What's that?
Well, technically, it's actually like $40 for pre-order though, but there is a special edition version that's like $150 though. It's basically almost sold out, but basically I'm not buying it. Because basically, honestly, it just gives you like a whole bunch of artwork for the game, and that's about it.
Nora, do you have anything gaming related that you want to bring up?
there was so much news. Like we said last week, there was nothing, and now this week there's just tons.
Yeah, and now for Breaking Rocks, there's like seemingly nothing worth talking about at this point.
Yeah, there is a few things.
Yeah, but it's not really anything
but it's not
worth
like it's
doing a Breaking Rocks for.
That's the trouble. Like last week we had a lot to talk about, but no time, and this week we got all the time in the world, but not as much to talk about.
Yeah, so that's why tomorrow I'm just gonna be playing games on streams tomorrow. So
yeah,
always have but yeah.
But yeah, Gamescom was the big thing, and sort of going over that was all that really needed to be said.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of other news or anything else to say other than just my impression of that whole thing.
Yeah. So on a scale of A to F, what would you give Gamescom this year?
Well, considering they didn't exclude woke bullshit, and they obviously were still blowing smoke up their own asses.
Yeah.
And most of what they showed us was not gameplay, aside from a few examples that were. It's really... I'd be generous to give it a D. I really would.
I would say D minus.
Yeah, it's like not special. We will not remember Gamescom 2022.
No, I want to say this. Our idea of a passing grade here in the underground for a game press conference is a C, is a flat C. That's a passing grade. A D minus, D, C minus is not a passing grade. A flat C is a passing grade. So even though I give it a D minus, it still fails. So on that note, anything you guys are looking forward to or that you've been playing recently?
I've been too busy working, and also I've been like on my Lego. I've been like putting my Legos together. It's basically the Atari, the old school Atari Lego set. So basically, I'm like almost done. Basically,
so
as soon as I get done talking with you guys, though, I'll be basically done within like probably like a half hour to an hour. I'm on the last bag.
The last time I played with Legos, I think I was like 19, maybe 20 years old.
Oh, you're saying I'm a kid?
Well, I'm saying that you're acting like one at the moment. Old man.
It's an Atari, so
that's fair.
Yeah, the Atari is like basically like 1980s version. So basically, like I got it though. I'll send you guys pictures once I get like it done. It's like basically done, but basically, yeah.
Nord, anything you're interested in?
Wait. So basically, like when I'm at Universal Studios Hollywood, basically I'm not basically if you could let me know if you guys want anything from Universal Hollywood. If you guys want something, I'll say go screw yourself, basically. No, I'm kidding. If you guys want something from like Universal Studios, I'll go ahead and like buy it for you though.
I wasn't gonna ask anyway, because how in the hell are you gonna get it to me unless I'm out in Arizona at that point?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if I go live or whatnot, they'll probably take pictures and send it to you. Because I'll probably just go. Hey,
you'll send me the pictures of something.
Maybe. No, but basically, like for the Universal Studios, I'm gonna buy some like plushies and whatnot. So basically, I don't know. I'll send you guys pictures and whatnot though. So basically, if you guys want something, I'll go ahead and like, or I'll call you guys like when I'm there. So I don't know. Just a heads up.
Sounds good.
I mean, I'd have to really think about what I would even. I would have to really think about what I would even care about.
Well, I don't know. Basically, like next year, they're supposed to have their stupid Nintendo like thing out there. So basically, they might have some Nintendo stuff there. So basically, that might be like intrigued on your end, possibly.
I suppose maybe something Pokemon related, but other than that,
Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of is Pokemon because Nintendo owns them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, I'll take
Or
pictures
maybe
and whatnot,
Smash
and send it to you
Brothers. I'm
guys.
always
So
interested in Smash Brothers stuff.
Yeah.
I'll just probably do a live video like with you guys, like privately, if you guys want something there. So basically, yeah,
And that would be on StreamYards, right? Josh?
Right. Well,
So that would be on StreamYards, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that as a possibility.
I'll just possibly just like do like on a private message or whatnot, though, like basically private video message, so possibly, and send it to you guys, though, possibly.
Oh, all right then.
Unless I do it live, and then basically I'll like show it to you. But personally, like if it's basically you and Desert Nord, basically I might just do it like privately, just do it like some other app or whatnot. Though I don't want to say like maybe like Facebook Messenger, possibly just like do like a video chat or something. Like
Yeah,
there.
we could talk about stream. So
I got a phone call. Hold on.
all right. Well, since he's got a phone call, Nord,
I'm
anything?
still here. Give me a minute.
All right.
So what was that, bro?
Anything you've been playing or interested in coming up or whatever?
Well, I heard they were going to be adding more games, which I know they always do, but
To Game Pass, yeah.
and they said they were taking an extra number of them away too, and some people were worried, and I was just like, I'm not playing any of those.
Yeah, because they always remove a number of games anyway, so it's not a big deal.
I know this sounds silly, but I might actually get into playing the Goat Simulator game because now they got number 3 coming out. And it looks like it is actually pretty funny.
Is Goat Simulator even in here in the first place?
Yeah, it
Goat
is.
Goat Simulator came out, but they did add it like a Goat Simulator 3.
Yeah.
But they didn't add a 2. But so you're talking about the Goat Simulator 3. Is that right now or no?
No, it was announced.
That comes out soon.
Yeah.
Like
Goat
next
Simulator,
year or something like that.
It's weird because basically Goat Simulator 1 was like out or whatnot, though, but they.
Yeah, it's right here on Game Pass.
Goat Simulator 3. Yeah. Goat Simulator 3 is basically an online thing, though. They don't even go with 2 or whatnot, though.
Yeah. But either way, that's all I think we got for tonight. It's almost 9 o'clock now, so, and we did start a few minutes early, so.
And it's about 7 o'clock my time, though, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's about 7.
It's getting late, so yeah. So on that note, thank you, Nord. Thank you, Joshi, for being here to do the gaming podcast. Like I said, no breaking rocks tomorrow. There's not really much to talk about. If anything does come up, like between now and tomorrow night, I'll just schedule that for next Sunday then, because it's a little late to be scheduling a stream for tomorrow. By my standards.
Just letting everybody know. I know you guys possibly know though, but like next week I'll be in California doing Universal and Six Flags. So basically, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be online though.
Yeah. So it'll be just Nord and myself if there is a Breaking Rocks next Sunday, or anything for that matter. Because, like I said before, if we don't wind up doing this on a Saturday night, then we'll just be playing a game live on Twitch on Saturday night instead at that point. So, and by we, I mean whoever's available amongst the 3 of us. So, and whoever wants to join in with us too in our community. So it's always open to you guys as well. So on that note, I got nothing else. You guys got nothing else. Have a great night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Fuck.
Off my bed, please. Ow! Sorry. He's got his paws on my behind. No, sorry guys. I'm gonna get my dog on my bed now. Off my bed.
Joshy's getting it up the ass tonight. Well, with that in mind, fuck Naughty Dog. Raylos are weird. Fuck EA. Fuck Madden 23. And we'll see you guys hopefully next week if there is anything.
Ow! Off my bed, please.
And we got to end the stream before Joshy dies. Good night, guys.
Night.
Bye, guys.